Burns throws a bouquet on stage, and the nuclear power plant employees even start fighting over it. Carl even pulls out a chain.
Woohoo! I win! In your face, best friend!
Homer catching the bouquet means he'll be going to work in India. Before his departure, Marge gives Homer a book. On the surface, it's about cooking, but it's actually about management philosophy. 65 hours later, Homer finally arrives in India. Looking around at his surroundings, he feels it's completely different from what he imagined. It turns out Homer has confused India with Indiana and Illinois.
Oh no, I took a job on the other side of the world! Oh, I hate this subcontinent!
At this moment, Lisa receives a call from Homer. He's just gotten off the plane and a cow has eaten his iPod. Lisa explains that cows have high status there and are accustomed to people's respect, so Homer can only pretend to be very gentle when dealing with them. Homer has just arrived and is unfamiliar with everything. Apu tells Homer that his cousin will pick him up here. His cousin is of medium build with dark skin, brown eyes, and black hair. But when Homer looks around, everyone looks exactly the same to him. With no other choice, he can only ask each person one by one.
Yes? Oh, you must be Mr. Homer.
Finally!
A few days later, the nuclear power plant factory opens in India. All the energy generated here will be transmitted to the United States through undersea cables. Lenny remarks that now even electricity isn't made in America anymore. Even the beer they drink is German-made, and the TV is Japanese-made. Now there isn't a single thing in this bar that's produced in America.
Just this. Oh, God, misfire!
As the only employee left at the nuclear power plant, Homer is promoted to manager by Burns. Burns asks him to talk about how he kept the nuclear power plant running before. However, Homer can't squeeze out a single word for quite some time. The employees below have very strong opinions about Homer. At this moment, Homer remembers the book Marge gave him before his departure. He picks it up, randomly opens to a page, and reads out a sentence from the book. The employees below have no idea what Homer is talking about, but in order to get back to work sooner, they can only give perfunctory responses. Burns sees the art of management in Homer. He's just arrived and has already subdued the proud Indian engineers, so Burns decides to entrust more responsibilities to Homer. Under Homer's management, the power plant's electrical output is 10 times what it was before. Homer takes out his Bible and says that putting only one pancake will leave more room for bacon. Burns carefully ponders Homer's words. He thinks he's the one getting in the way, so he decides to go back with Smithers and give Homer higher authority. Smithers thinks this approach is unreliable, but Burns believes that when the nuclear power plant encounters management problems, Homer is like God. Homer smiles and says he's not God. God is the white-bearded guy who invented the Da Vinci Code. However, the local employees say they worship many gods. Homer looks around and imagines himself becoming a god too.
Only I had some kind of proof. I want a free soda! I am a god!
After Homer's status rises, he doesn't forget his two good buddies. He invites them over to assist God. As soon as Lenny and Carl get off the plane, they're taken by subordinates to a room. Behind one of these two doors is Homer, and behind the other is a Bengal tiger. Lenny cautiously opens a door and discovers it's a tiger. Unexpectedly, when Carl opens his door, there's also a tiger behind it.
One of those tigers is named Homer Simpson.
Within a few days, Burns hears terrible news. Homer claims to be God and is also cut off outside contact. After learning this, Burns